My name is David Young. 2 years ago, someone killed my wife. I have no memories of that day. The only thing I do remember are the words that little Peggy whispered as she died.
Look, 4D.
My pulsating boner for the point-and-click forensically inclined adventure genre is extensively documented, and it's precious to me, goddammit, a beloved sapling to be cherished, cradled, and nurtured, fertilized with miracle growth so it grows tall and strong and verdant, and this metaphor has gone to a very strange, very sexy place, and I regret nothing at all. And perhaps no single developer in the current gaming scene is doing more to revivify this long fallow subset than Bizarro Kojima himself, the East Asian bedlamite bastard by the name of Swery. As I effusively treated in my review of Deadly Premonition, aptly entitled Inspired Lunacy, Swery is one of the few remaining genuine visionaries currently operating within the genre, consistently crafting mind-bending indie epics that rise unabashedly above their paltry game budgets to ascend to cult classic status. From the underrated stealth-em-up spy fiction to the aforementioned open-world survival horror forensic mindfuck that was Deadly Premonition, not to mention the qualitative speed bump that was Drakengard 3. Hey, no one's perfect. Swery's Access Studios had rightly accrued intense, if intimate, anticipation for their forthcoming outing. What indeed could quell the rising tide of untrammeled, enthusiastic avidity?
No! Son of a bitch! No!
But fret thee the fuck not, Rageaholics, because with the advent of yet another pioneering, prescient masterstroke, the gameplay for which is virtually guaranteed to be swiped, plagiarized, and otherwise homage the fuck into the ninth dimension for decades to come, Swery has once again proven that while dark dreams may not die, creativity in modern gaming most certainly fucking has, staking his claim in the process as one of the few bona fide auteurs in the contemporary gaming space, whose reputation is driven more by their inexplicable aptitude than the media-mongering thermonuclear apocalypse that precedes their every increasingly mediocre game release. Paging Cliffy B, John Romero, Hideo Kojima, Peter Molyneux, Casey Hudson, Yoshinori Ono, Jade Raymond.
Prepare to fast forward!
Preparing to fast forward.
Fast forward!
Fast forwarding, sir.
Tsuhiro Harada, Shinji Mikami, David Jaffe, David Cage.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now. When will then be now?
Soon.
Todd Howard and Tetsuya Nomura. Not that it's a widespread problem or anything.
I hate summer, winter, fall, and spring. I hate everything.
Creativity that manifests just as often in subatomic superficialities as in paradigm-shattering innovations, evanescent flourishes of genius like weaving interactivity into cutscenes that would have otherwise settled comfortably into the mire of passivity without ever resorting to a trite, traditional quick-time titty twister. At first glance, inserting minor details like an untied shoelace or the cut of a suit for the player to observe, earning bonus points thereby for a simple conversation, is full-bore frivolity. But really break this down, folks. After 30-plus years of cinematic suckathons relegating the player to a passive observer in what is supposed to be an interactive medium, Swery somehow builds off the cutscene glitch concept in the original Assassin's Creed, uncovering a common-sense method of keeping the player a thoroughly engaged participant during even the most expository conversations in D4. Bow the fuck down, bitch. That is no mean feat.
It's a space station.
Particularly when your game budget's decimal point is further to the left than Jonathan McIntosh's Twitter feed, irrefutably establishing in the process that innovation has no price point. But even backing the fuck off the inside baseball, what truly sells the D4 experience is a magnetic cast of characters, each more depraved and morally ambiguous than the last, virtually all of which conform comfortably to the murder suspect stereotype, yet simultaneously salvaged from the shits like a narrative cliche by Swery's inimitable veneer of goose shit fucking lunacy.
When did you move to this seat?
When indeed.
Oh, I've got his number. He's one of them object sexuals.
Attempting to to remain one step ahead of the idiosyncratic whodunit narrative is like trying to wrangle a greased-up eel. Every time you think you've taken firm grasp of a given character before you can pencil him in as a viable suspect, in saunters an effeminate mannequin fucking eunuch with a lime green beehive hairdo and a monolithic moose knuckle shrieking the word avant-garde until the flesh reflexively recedes from your fucking skull. As easy as it would be to dismiss Swery as a one-trick pony pulling liberally from his bottomless bag of batshit to throw the player off the scent of a paint-by-numbers crime story, after completing D4's criminally brief 2-episode offering, I can confirm this assumption is resoundingly fucking wrong. While the screen-by-screen journeyman project style of interactivity can be a high obstacle to hurdle, the player who does so is rewarded with one of the more engaging and subversive interactive mysteries on offer in the post-apocalyptic software moonscape that is the industry in 2016. And in the resoundingly butt-fucking negative column, D4 represents both the merits and the spirit-crushing, testicle-atomizing killjoy qualities of episodic video game development. Namely, it's all well and good to say, we're going to charge a nominal fee up front, then mere buffalo nickels for future episodes, but in order for that to not degenerate into the grandest, most profligate shell game in existence, said episodes, and I'll ask you to fasten yourself to the computer as I divulge this, must at some point actually be fucking released. Because D4 turns 2 next month, yet in 2016 still boasts the same two-fisted cock tease it did at fucking launch. New episode! Fucking now! Non-fucking negotiable! Isn't that right, Mr. Young? As of this game's release on Xbox One and now PC, one fact is clear as a cowbell. Deadly Premonition was no fucking accident. Whether the progeny of an eccentric uber genius or a glorious confluence of 1,000 disparate design brain farts, what really matters is that Dark Dreams Don't Die is indescribably fucking fun. If you love forensics, crime drama, and a liberal dollop of uncut China white weird, play D4 fucking yesterday. I'm Razorfist. Avant-garde!
An ancient troll. They apparently wipe their butts using leaves.